So,
Let's get into it.
We would like to extend our humblest love, appreciation,
gratitude,
Skin.
teeth,
hair,
bones,
Blood.
Sinew.
all of it, just all of it. We'd like to extend all of it humbly in gratitude to everybody who showed up to our meetup at Convergence 2019.
Yeah!
It was super, super fun to see everybody who came out. We were overwhelmed.
Yeah, we thought maybe no one would come.
Yeah, we sure
were
did
ready
think
to
that.
be there just alone.
We really were. We received some beautiful gifts. That was amazing. It was amazing to meet everybody. It was amazing that people wanted to just stand there and listen to us talk, which, I always love.
Crazy.
Incredible.
Yeah, they spoke human words to us.
Yeah.
Not one curse or jinx that I could tell.
I couldn't tell. but-
Although we all spoke many.
Oh, yeah. I
True.
was hexing people left and right.
Right.
Just.
Mostly Caitlin.
Yeah, well, mostly
Just
Noelle. So.
Oh, and lest we forget that the brewery that we met at, which we chose, I'd been there a couple times, did not think about this, but their logo is literally a black winged beast with antlers.
Yeah. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, that was
It's
dope.
very cool. So, Lakes and Legends Brewing, thanks for having a thematically appropriate logo
Yeah. We met
to our podcast.
We met at Kai's kind of haunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Maybe she was there. Dun dun.
Oh, shit.
There were one or two people who were there who were not there for the meetup. And they must have all been real confused.
I'm sure that they were.
We kept moving
yeah.
the furniture around to take pictures with people.
Yeah.
I don't think the bar was very happy.
Well,
They were
brought
tolerant.
business.
yeah, we brought
Yeah.
business. A lot of people got drinks.
That's true. Yeah, they
That's
did.
true.
They
That's
did.
true. It was a good time.
We put everything back.
We behaved.
Caitlin, you look very serious in all of the pictures because you were doing your cosplay face.
Yeah, I wasn't even. I was just confused.
Incredible. Didn't know a photograph was being taken.
There's definitely one picture that I was trying to eat something in. So
So
love
that's I
that.
guess what Caitlin looks like when they're trying to eat.
Yeah.
Very serious.
really
Ready
concentrated.
to kill.
Yeah.
But
That's me
anyway, we loved to meet you guys.
Yeah.
We hope to do other events like that in the future, hopefully.
If you are a human being and you are going to a con, let us know. We're trying to figure out where we're going to go next year. So far, we've been to Gen Con and we've been to Convergence. We want to try something new. So hit us up. Tell us where you want us to go.
Make your pitches.
Yeah.
Make your pitches.
I'm
We
partial to haunted locations.
haunted
Same,
locations
yeah,
are good.
Same.
Very
if you have
good.
lots of ghosts in your town,
Yeah.
play that up because that's going to bring us right to
right
it.
there.
I am partial to good food and good drinks.
Yes.
If your town has those things.
Haunted food, haunted drinks.
Haunted food, haunted drinks.
If you know of a haunted con
Or a single ghost
or a single ghost
in your area.
single ghosts in your area ready to meet right now, text this number 1-800-BOOBS.
Get out of my fucking house.
I'm texting it right now.
Add enough zeros in there to make that a real phone number.
Cursed.
That's what you said you wanted. Y'all said you wanted curses.
I'm not upset, Kat. I'm happy.
Thank you.
I'm not a fake.
Well, anyway, let's, I'll let all of you listeners ponder our requirements for a con and, pitch us on Twitter at Dragon Dames or somewhere else that we have social media. The Twitter's the only one I check. And in the meantime, we will play some D&D.
Wow.
Oh,
Businesslike.
okay. Well, all right. Let us gather together our books and our
We are gathered here
notes
today.
to play.
D&D.
Our Torva, who art not in heaven.
Cursed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom dumb.
Thy kingdom dumb.
Thy will
Not be
be
done.
Thy will and
slung
be done.
I will be schlong.
on earth as it is in Estra.
Give us this day our daily bread mold.
Hungry boy.
This is blasphemy.
And forgive us our bones as we forgive those who bone against us.
And lead us not into dashing Dawson,
But
Deliver us from dumb jokes.
for thine is the Corbin
The Fran.
and the Slake
Forever.
and ever.
Amen.
What?
Anyway, I'm Kat and I'm your DM.
Hey, I'm Noelle, and I play Fran, who's a Genasi wizard.
I am Caitlin, and I play Corbin.
Yeah.
Who's
Sure do.
just a guy, I guess. All right, that's next.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I play Slake, a half-orc fighter.
So last time you saw fresh air again, and you were in Chakalchahar, the only permanent settlement of orcs. And it was a cool place full of lots of merchants and lots of color and like cool stuff. And then you met your old friends, the Sandstorm orcs, Nodric and Nodana.
Yeah.
Not Rick.
Not Rick.
Missed him.
Yeah, you guys caught up with Not Rick, and he was like, hey, we're going to stay here until the forest is safe to pass through again, because currently it's fucking nuts in there, boys. And you guys said, well, if we can make the forest passable, will you come help us fight Torvin? He was like, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So you recruited yet another ally, which, good for you. And then you summoned your old pal, your best friend, some might even say.
No one would say that.
I
closest,
don't think anybody would be
your
saying
closest confidant
Well,
on this planet, Dashing Dawson.
Mm.
And he
that. I
had
don't know anyone by that name.
No.
he had some truly wonderful wares. And Fran, was when you were going to get your money to buy something from Dawson, you found you had been robbed. You'd been robbed. And then thus ensued a chase through the markets, and we all found out, again, chase mechanics in D&D are bad.
Suck.
And you chased the thief through the market of Chakalchahar and into the forest, where you caught up with them and found it was a Kenku, or a bird person. And the Kenku told you that Hugin has promised to give the Kenku back their gift of flight if they help him win his war. And you were trying to convince the Kenku not to do that when a big old bird the size of the house descended upon you, scratched you up real bad, and took away the Kenku. So that's where you are now.
I also remember a specific detail about that bird, which is that Ava was chained to
Yeah,
it.
it had ABBA.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it had ABBA, the famous band.
I love
The
ABBA.
four of them were just
They were
harmonizing
just-
the shit.
We need
Yeah.
to save them.
Dangling in the air, but still singing.
Oh,
Take a
man.
chance on me.
Yep.
So, after you have a flying house descend upon you in the shape of a giant bird god.
It's really more of a bird god than a house.
Yeah, I mean, you could say it's more
You
like
could say
a...
it's not like a flying house.
Yeah, like
at
a
all.
bird god.
It's the size of a house,
Yeah.
though. It's a big bird the size of a house.
So like a bird.
More of like a house descends on you the size of a bird.
So after you guys have had a big old bird descend upon you, you stumble your way back to Chakalchahar. A little bit worse for wear. What else do you want to do in the market before you go into the forest in earnest?
Does Corbin have any particular reaction to seeing a Kengu?
Corbin's reaction to seeing a giant crow is nothing outwardly.
Oh.
Because he's come to terms. He knows that that's not what he is anymore.
Uh-huh.
Inside, where he would never, where he's holding all of every emotion he's ever had.
Yeah.
He is enraged that a creature exists that he was supposed to be. So
He was supposed to be a
Because
Kenku.
the stupid idiot who created him did not know that Kenku were a D&D race ahead of time.
I'm trying
And
to
so
picture.
there's a lot of like, as always with Corbin, kind of God-directed rage, for just fucking his whole life up.
I'm trying to picture what a Kenku with a boob window would look like.
Great.
Would it be like the feathers have molted away?
Yeah, it would just be like bare chicken breast.
Oh,
Gross.
I'm against this.
I'm sorry I asked.
Let's move on.
Anyways,
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to do in Chakal Chahar before you leave?
I wanted to buy that stupid ball.
Okay, so we're gonna go back and shop a little bit more.
yeah.
Correct. Now that we have our bag back.
Yeah, your bag and your money and your dignity. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not your dignity. I don't know that you ever had that.
Yeah, I think that was always a lost.
And when you guys get back to Dawson's stall, he's posing dramatically,
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, heroes, you've saved the day."
Okay. All right. You know what? Corbin just found out that crow boys are real, and we don't really need this right now.
Fran, I'm fine about it.
I look deep in Corbin's eyes.
You see a burning rage.
Yeah, you seem real calm.
This is the calmest I've ever been. I'm super chill right now, so thanks.
Okay. Cool. All right, Dawson. I'm gonna take some stuff before my bag gets stolen again. I need this belt, which is very cool, and I want this hat, which is very stupid. This pointy, silly hat.
All right, so you're gonna try and haggle with him, or are you just resigning?
I can't haggle with him right now. I can't be. I can't take the shame if I fail.
Okay, well then that's 2,000 silver pieces.
Great. I will hand it right over.
He takes them. He hands you the monkey chain, which is basically
You get to grow a tail, right?
yes. So the monkey chain, you get. I think you get advantage on athletics checks for climbing,
Yeah.
and you grow a prehensile tail.
I love that.
Say goodbye to spider climb, Fran.
And then the silly pointy hat.
I put it on. I put
All
it
right,
on right away.
it's an antiquated cone-shaped hat adorned with stars and moons.
Yes.
And it is a hat of wizardry. It is now attuned to you now that you've put it on.
Yes.
So you can use this hat as your spellcasting focus for your wizard spells. When wearing this hat, you can try to cast a cantrip that you don't know. The cantrip must be on the wizard spell list, and you must make a DC 10 Intelligence Arcana check. If the check succeeds, you cast the spell. If the check fails, so does the spell. And the action used to cast that spell was wasted.
That's dope.
And Dawson, while you guys are shopping, he's just doing poses. He's voguing.
I'm just trying to pretend he doesn't.
yeah.
And he's pointing to people in the crowd and being like,
Oh my god. We have to speed this along before this escalates.
Horrible.
Yeah, he's just pointing at people being like, "Hey, you want to come shop at my stall? Look at these wonderful wares. I only have a few things left."
Can't stand this guy. Fran, can you do the detective thing on the boots and the robe?
The
Those are
frumpy
the only two
robe?
that's left.
The
Yeah.
frumpy
Yeah, I'm
robe.
curious about that frumpy robe.
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I step forward and I cast Identify on both of them, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. The robe. You get a feeling that this is not one item, but many items.
Ooh.
The furry boots feels like concealment magic.
I whisper that to Corbin.
I think I'm definitely gonna buy one.
Yeah, I suppose we could just both buy one, and then
Yeah.
if one suits the other better, we can just switch. Or
Yes,
whatever.
exactly.
Okay.
Okay, so you buy both of them, and then once you buy both of them, Dawson snaps, and there's a shower of sparks, and a sold out sign appears on top of his
Ugly.
table. So, what you have acquired, the shaggy furry boots, are boots of false tracks. While wearing the boots, you can choose to have them leave tracks like those of any other kind of humanoid in your size. So,
That's
Nice.
cool.
yeah. And let's see, the frumpy robe. This robe has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. While wearing the robe, you can use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become the object or creature that the patch represents. Once the last patch is removed, the robe becomes an ordinary garment. The robe has 2 of each of the following patches: dagger, bullseye lantern filled and lit, steel mirror, 10-foot pole, hemp rope 50 feet, and sack.
Shit.
Sack!
Sack.
2 sack.
Do you want the robe, Hannah?
Is that okay? I don't have, like, any magic, so.
No, yeah, take it, because I can use those boots somehow. And plus, I'm the boots boy.
I don't put the monkey belt on yet, by the way. I don't have a use for it right now.
It's okay. You don't want to have a tail all the time.
Yeah, but I do put on the hat.
It looks very dumb.
Oh, cool hat, Fran.
You look like an idiot, Fran.
It looks cool. Slake said it looks cool.
Corbin pulls out his cool stick.
God.
Oh, so like once you guys have sold out Dawson, you've cleared out his stock. He makes a motion like folding up a table, and his table just folds itself up. And then he says, "Well, travelers, you've exceeded my wildest expectations. You've become quite rich. Keep it up, and I'll have more goods for you next time." And then he like rides away on his donkey, like posing and voguing, and into the crowd, and then the crowd parts where he's just been, and he's gone.
Whatever. F that guy.
Mary shakes her head and then looks at you, Fran, and signs, "Cool hat."
Now I know it's not cool.
I think it's cool.
What a mean thing to say, Fran.
Mary's just nice about stuff. It was really cool. She wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Mary signs, "Well, maybe you could illusion it into something more your style."
Mary, just say it looks fucking dumb.
Mary like slaps your arm. Corbin.
For now, I'm gonna just illusion it to just be invisible.
Terrible.
You cast invisibility on your hat.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No one can see this stupid hat.
Slake looks down sadly.
Aww. Aww. Okay. All right. It's still currently night. Do you want to wait until morning until you start into the dark, scary forest, or do you want to wait?
Do we want to wait, or do we want to wait?
Yeah, or go now. That's what I meant.
Long rest it?
Yeah.
Probably. There's probably some fucked up nocturnal shit in the forest.
I want to get my bees in my bonnet.
Put them back in.
They've been out for too long.
Put those bees back in that bonnet.
They're getting back in the bonnet.
Oh.
What a turn of phrase.
What an accurate and meaningful turn of phrase.
Yeah.
All right. You find a boarding house that is like, it is an upturned boat that has been turned into an inn.
Cool.
That's dope.
A boat, you say?
I love it.
Yeah, there's petrified like starfish and seahorse and stuff sort of decorating the walls. You guys have like a cool, coastal themed room, even though
I'm a little bit disturbed by the corpses of sea creatures, but that's okay.
I want to like find one of those big shells, and I want to make a little bed in it for Darius.
Aww.
Darius loves it.
Good.
Darius burrows into his little shell bed. And the rest of you burrow into your normal humanoid beds. And they are soft and comfortable, and they've got lots of big, like, furry wraps on them that you can curl up in.
Aww.
Have a nice night's sleep in a bed.
And that nice beach fur.
Yeah, the fur in the beach. It's,
The fur of the ocean.
Yep.
it's like when you go to Vegas
say.
and you're staying in a Paris hotel.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you guys have a good night's sleep. It's a nice time. You awake, and it's morning, and you have a nice walk through the woods ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, so you guys get packed up. You're bundled up now. It's getting real chilly, bit nippy, especially in the morning. It's autumn has thoroughly set in here in the cold northern climes. And you stand at the entrance to the hooded forest. And it rolls out in front of you like no woods you have ever traveled through. The trees here are old and thick, with heavy limbs that crisscross over the only narrow road that cuts through the forest. The autumn colors have painted the path with dark reds and dusty brown, but there are still enough leaves on the trees to almost entirely block out the thin northern sunlight. The road isn't much more than a beaten footpath, with roots that trip your feet and steep rocky scrambles that cut your hand, and muddy dips that suck in your boots. You hear noises deep in the forest, but you can never quite pinpoint the direction they're coming from. You hear great animals crushing through the brush and the flapping of wings. After your first hour of walking, you see a hawk perching on a branch watching you.
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
I look at Corbin and I look at the hawk and I'm like looking back and forth like, look.
Yeah, Corbin sees the hawk and he is not looking in any other direction besides at the hawk, so he doesn't see Fran.
As you look closer, you see that this hawk, it's not watching you guys. It's watching Corbin specifically. It is
Yeah, of course
making
it is.
intense eye contact with
Yeah.
Corbin.
It's coming at my ass. I'm making intense eye contact with it.
I,
I do the finger eyes at it.
Mhm.
So it knows. I see it.
I sidle up to Corbin and I go, "Do you know her?"
No, but I'm ready to. We're gonna get real fucking intimate.
Oh.
Corbin!
Not in a... You guys are nasty. Not in a sexy way.
Mary cites to you, Corbin. Didn't you have some trouble with the hawks when we first landed here?
Yeah, I did, Mary.
Have you seen any hawks since?
Not since we got here.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
Yeah, me neither. I'm ready to fuck this hawk up. I'm gonna fight a fucking bird.
Stop.
There's a screech from behind you, and you turn and you see that there's now another hawk that's landed nearby.
I
And-
point at it.
Yeah, it's also looking at you.
Yeah, I point at it.
My reflexes are going, and I take out a sack from my robe, and I immediately attempt to sack this hawk.
Oh my fucking god!
Okay. 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 I guess.
I really thought I was gonna be the one to make a rash decision.
Make an athletics check, I guess.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
22.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm just gonna have the hawk make a dexterity check to see if it beats that.
Get ready for a sack full of hawk.
It doesn't. You get the hawk in a sack.
Oh yeah.
So I scrambled up the tree with my amazing climbing skills, and I bagged it. And now I look down at Corbin and Fran and Mary with panic in my eyes, and I look between them, and I go, "What now?"
Like, what are you doing?
Good job, Slake. Now we have a hostage.
I don't know. I sensed a threat.
Corbin, can you animal handle it or something?
I mean, I don't think it's gonna listen to me, but I'll try.
Should I come down?
Slake, you look above you and you see there's another hawk in the tree.
Slake, get down from there!
And you look across from you now that you've got this good vantage point, and you see there's a lot of hawks in the tree. There's a hawk in every tree. There's more than one hawk in every tree. They're surrounding you, and Slake and Corbin, since you're wearing the amulets that allow you to speak with animals, you hear them whispering. As they're all looking at Corbin, they're whispering, "Traitor, traitor boy, traitor boy."
Shut the fuck up. We're all birds here.
The hawk in your sack, Slake, is struggling. But Corbin, please make a dexterity save. As one of these hawks dives at you.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Don't they care we have a hostage?
Yeah,
They're hawks. They don't give a shit.
as Corbin
Hostage.
dives, he says, "Punch the bag." And that's a nat 20.
All right, you dive out of the way. As one hawk dives at you, it misses. But Corbin, please make another dexterity save as another one comes down.
Okay.
As this is happening, Fran is like motioning to everyone to like come closer to her.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Okay, that it hits you, and you take 1 damage.
Oh, no.
It's its claws. It just sort of like gets its claws in your
Nicks
hair
me.
as it's running, as it's going past. Please make another dexterity save
God,
as another
wait.
hawk.
Wait, are we in initiative? Like, how many
As
how many
it
hawk
does,
attacks?
as it nicks me, afterwards immediately I say, "Oh yeah, that really hurt, Hawks. Oh, I'm so injured."
Tempt.
That was another nat 20.
Nice.
Dice rule.
You do it. You roll out of the way, and then all of the hawks descend at once.
And I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut.
So you cast the tiny hut as all of these beasts begin just dive bombing you, and their talons and beaks rake against the outside of your hut, and they're desperately trying to get in.
Great job sacking the hawk, Slake. God damn it!
I shout at
You did what you had to, Slake.
I shout at the sack of hawk. What do you want?
Did you punch it?
No,
When I told you to punch it.
I don't want to punch
The
them.
hawk it's just screaming, "Traitor, traitor, traitor!"
Okay, I'm gonna try to animal handle this hawk. I feel like my chances are really low.
It sure doesn't like you.
Yeah, I know.
It's just an animal, though.
Well, that's definitely not a great roll.
Damn it! I wanted it to be a 20.
What's 8 plus 5?
Not enough.
Okay. Well, then there's that. I don't animal handle the hawk.
You try and calm it down, and it
Yeah.
starts pecking at your hands.
Yeah, okay, a little bit.
And Slake, please make a strength roll
Oh my god.
to contain the hawk.
We're gonna have to kill this hawk.
I'm just like loving our predicament that we are safe in the tiny hut, but we have trapped one of the hawks in here with us.
That's 15.
That's 15. I mean, it is a hawk. It's fine. It's trying to peck at you, Slake. But you keep your hands on it as it's screaming, "Traitor, traitor, traitor!"
I say to the hawk, "We're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us."
Hey, Noel, what are the rules with the tiny hut?
I seem to remember that like nothing can get into it, but things can leave.
Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast into it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
They can't come in.
Okay. Are you guys going to throw the hawk out?
I don't know. I mean, do you think there's anything
yeah, I
useful
think we
can
need to
do?
have a discussion over the pros and cons of keeping a hostage. Now, can charm person affect a hawk?
No, it's not a person.
Charm
Okay.
hawk.
All right, that's a hard no. Okay.
It's,
Well, you guys, I have 4 sleep darts,
so you can put 4 hawks to sleep.
I can humanely handle 4 of these hawks.
So you guys are just like hanging out in this hut now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making
chilling.
hawk plans.
So as after they have attacked the hut and they tell they can't get in or they can't get through, the hawks just take up perches all around you.
Yeah, I figured.
They're just surrounding you. Occasionally one will fly away, but then like another one comes back and replaces it.
We're on lockdown,
We're on lockdown.
or should I say?
You're on hawk down.
So mad. Oh my god.
Really
Sorry
good.
for stepping on your joke, but not sorry
You
at
knew.
all.
I mean, you knew what I was
Really
going
good.
to say. So.
I did.
Really
Yeah.
good. What is your weird repellent pungent stuff do again?
Masks your scent from being
Yeah,
tracked by
from being
animals.
tracked.
Oh,
so like if
okay.
they see us, it's
Right,
yeah,
it's not-
but yeah.
Yeah, they know where you are.
I think we should
Can we
definitely
put the
keep
hawk
it.
in the bag of holding?
It will die.
No, we can't. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's alive.
yeah.
Can't go in
But we
there.
could maybe put a leash on it.
Yeah.
But like one of those leashes that's really like a hard stick, like they put on alligators, so that it can't fly at us.
Can you put it on top of your stick?
It's too big, and I think it can't be
okay,
alive.
One thing we could do with this hawk is disguise it as a crow.
I was thinking that too, actually. Was,
Yeah.
was
What,
make
the
it
other
look
hawks
like a
would
crow.
tear it apart?
Maybe.
Or it could just fly so fast and they could just chase it away.
I think the other hawks would tear it apart, but it's a thought.
you could
definitely
cast
a thought.
protective magic.
I mean, we could bulk it up, turn it into a crow, and make it last
Because
as
they
long
are
as it
just
can.
looking for Corbin. They're not looking for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can still obviously see Corbin. So,
Well, no,
No, they can't.
see
He's in
in
the hut.
oh, they can't see into the hut.
No.
And you can just turn it some other
Oh.
animal or some shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hawk decoy.
I cast polymorph on the crow, on the bird, on the hawk to turn it into a crow. So it does retain its alignment and personality, but I think that's probably not.
Yeah,
It doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter because they're gonna be like, fuck you.
That
Yeah.
hawk has a lot of personality.
It will be a crow for an hour or until it dies, which It's probably gonna die before an hour comes.
Yeah. Mary, do you have anything you could cast on this guy to make him, like, go faster or anything?
Mary could bless it, and then it would have saving throw
Okay.
advantage on saving throw. So,
Yeah.
Bless this mess.
or no, it rolls an extra d4.
Because, I mean, I think at this point, it's really just about giving us the most amount of time.
Yep.
All right, Mary blesses the hawk.
Oh, Jesus.
Corbin has turned the hawk into a crow.
Yep.
It's still in Slake's sack. Okay, so you release the hawk into the flock of hawks.
Yep.
The flock of hawks take one look at this crow, what they believe is a crow, and they all descend upon it. And it is, you don't see exactly what happens to this thing, but you just see black feathers explode from the center.
Look, we don't see anything because we're going to be on the move.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn into, I'll just turn into a wolf because I think that's
cool.
It's got the most, like, attack value.
And then I'm going to put that funk all over us.
Yes, yeah, the pungent file.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then while they're attacking the crow, I let the little hut go and we just scamper off into
You
the
run?
woods.
Yeah,
Yep.
we run.
Book it.
Make athletics check, all of you.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
Mary got a natural 20. Mary's finally doing something athletic.
Oh, hey, I did good. I think I have -1
Oh,
athletics.
shit. What's that? Oh, I think I got a natural 20.
I got a 17.
22.
Okay, you guys book it, and as these hawks are destroying their fellow hawk, there's just like an explosion
bad
of
about
black feathers behind you. You guys don't see it, but it's gruesome.
Well, we don't see it, Kat, so you don't need to tell us that.
Corbin looks back and sees it,
Oh, Corbin.
and he's fucked up by it. Firstly, because it's a crow-shaped creature that's being killed. And secondly, because that would have been him.
Yeah. So you guys, you book it out, and then you hear like a weird noise above you as you're getting out of the range of these hawks. You hear this weird noise above you, like something big whooshing above you, like
God.
like an owl descending, but way too big. And Fran, yeah, that hits your armor class as an owl bear lands on you.
What?
Greetings. I'm just here rising from the goop and primordial to say it's another fine episode of Dames and Dragons, folks. And that means a wonderful time to thank some people and just be an all-around stinker. I would like to thank my lovely Apple Podcast reviewers for the last couple of weeks, both of whom have just wild names to read. One of them is 2367281, and the other one is BCXDHBNKGDS. I don't know why so many of you have just, like, very wild names, but thank you anyway. You are sweethearts, even though your names are very confusing to say. Thanks also to our beautiful patrons on Patreon, without whom I would shrivel up into a tiny bean and plant myself in the ground and grow into just a horrible beanstalk. Thanks to Ethan, Kevin, Ezeldine, Catherine, Leah, Riel, Mochi, Patrick, David, C.A. Hannah, Emily, Laconic Loris, Brittany, Ben, James, and that's it. Thank you so much. I'm beanstalk free since at least 2 weeks ago. Today we have a very special ad from our store at damesanddragons.store. This is from Clara, and it goes out to Cal. Hi, Cal. Mein Vika. Happy birthday. I love you very much. And the bees seem positive about you, but who can tell? Merlin, Igna, and Fisher made you a pillow out of your pillow and some of their fur. They hope you like it. I'm so grateful to be your love, and I'm so smug I got you hooked on this sparkling gumdrop of a podcast. Dragon folks, you are precious and good. Thank you for you. My beautiful Cal, the sleeper agent is active. The code word is a harbor seal full of bees. Good luck with that. Thank you, Clara, for your message. And that's it's very silly, you know. Why would you pretend to awaken a sleeper agent with a code word? What does that even mean? I also want to point my beautiful listeners in the direction of Dungeon Craft, with which you can craft your own battle maps. So Dungeon Craft is a book that has hundreds of cutout pieces used to build more engaging encounters. There are trees, rocks, houses, and all the elements a DM needs to build dungeons. You buy the book, you cut them out, and you can build your map yourself. For more info on Dungeon Craft and to pledge for your copy, go to www.1985games.com. That's 1985, numbers, games.com. I also want to point you in the direction of Elderwood Academy, providing you with all your gift and just fancy self type RPG equipment. They craft amazing gaming products, including dice towers, dice trays, dice boxes, deck boxes, dice, and more. They make all this stuff look like spellbooks, scroll cases, codexes, and other awesome fantasy stuff. I don't know how much we've talked about this on the actual podcast, but anybody who's listened to the bonus features on our Patreon will know that I am a huge fan of novelty items where you are using something, but it looks like something else. And therefore, Elderwood Academy is just really up my alley. Get a dice box that looks like a spell book. That's cool. You open it up, ain't no pages inside. It's dice. Anyway, it's very cool. And listeners can find that product and many more at elderwoodacademy.com/don'tsplit. And last of all, a message to my beautiful, beautiful Chantel. Chantel, the code word is Ghost Willows. And the sleeper agent is active. Go!
It's a bear covered in feathers with the face of an owl.
Is it sitting on Fran?
It descended from the trees onto Fran.
Does it?
Its claws raked your shoulder as it goes down, and that is going to be a cool 11 damage to you, Fran.
Oh my god, what the hell?
And then it does make a second attack.
What the fuck? I want to...
And that is also going to hit. And that is a 7. So the first owlbear lands on Fran, and then a second one lands just a little further away, and it gives a weird sort of hooty growl. Like a...
That's kind of cute.
Oh, wow.
That's the noise owl.
It's a little bit cute.
I hate it.
All right, so let's roll initiative.
I got a 12.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
16.
So, Owlbear 1, it is their turn again, and they're going to continue to attack Fran.
God.
Do they have novelty shirts that say Owlbear 1?
Owlbear 2.
No, but one of them has a bow. It's a girl owlbear.
I truly thought that you meant a bow and arrow at first, and I was beyond horrified.
No, this is a callback to episode 1 when they were the diner rats.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one is going to hit. And that also hits. That's a 16 and a 19, both of them plus 7.
Christ.
So those both hit you, Fran.
I hate this place. I yell from beneath the owlbear that's ravaging my body with its horrible claws.
Hang on, Fran!
So that's going to be 21 damage. Yeah, and now it's Owlbear 2, which is going to charge at Corbin.
I'm like crawling out from beneath the owlbear, like scraping on the ground.
Yeah, so that's going to be 15 plus 7 is
As
a lot.
As a wolf, my armor class is 13.
Okay.
So it hits.
All right, and this is 6 plus 7, which also is going to hit, because that is 13, meets and beats. So the second owlbear hits you on both its attacks, Corbin. 10 plus 7 is 17.
Okay, so that depletes all of my wolf hit points, which means that I turn back into a human boy.
Okay.
17, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And now it is Mary's turn, and Mary is going to healing word on Fran.
Yeah.
Because that did a lot of damage to you all at once, didn't it, just?
Yeah, it sure did.
Okay, she is going to cast that at 3rd level. It's 14 hit points back to you, Fran. Okay. It's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing.
So now it is Slake's turn.
Cool. Okay.
Finally, time for us to attack them after 20 years.
Yes. Let's see. So the one that's attacking Fran, I'm going to go ahead and try to attack with my hand picks. 15. Okay, does that hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to shout, "Get your damn hands off her!"
Slake language!
Technically, they're paws.
I feel like Slake is like the embodiment of all women are queens.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Such a good compliment.
Slake drank their respecting women juice.
Yeah.
10 plus math.
10 plus math.
Math brain?
I wasn't listening.
Okay, so
What is it, 10 plus? 10
7.
Plus.
So 17.
17, yes.
Cool. And then my second attack,
Okay,
and I'm going to go ahead with the hand picks again. And so that's 18.
that hits.
And I want to do that one actually as a maneuvering attack.
Which means?
Which means that I can expend a superiority die to maneuver one of my comrades into a more advantageous position.
Oh, thank God.
So I can add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and then Fran can use her reaction to move up to half her speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target.
Okay.
Nice.
The thing is, the Fran is on the ground. You're prone right now, Fran. Basically, instead, Slake helps you up, so you don't have to spend your movement
Okay.
getting up next
Hooray!
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll roll damage. Oh, hell yeah. So that was 20. Yes.
20, okay.
Plus 4. Yes. Okay, so
Shit,
20.
you did so much damage to this guy.
Yeah, fuck that bear.
Yeah, well,
That's our strong Slake over there.
he's got to get his damn hands off her.
That's Slake.
Yeah.
All right, nicely done. Corbin, you are up now.
Okay. Now that we're finally fighting outside, I can cast Call Lightning.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna cast that, and I'm gonna call down a big ol' hunk of lightning on the bear that is not next to Fran and Slake.
You mean the bear that's attacking you?
Yes, that's the one. So it must make a dexterity saving throw.
Wants to jump out the way.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a 19.
Okay, so that hits, but it still takes half damage.
Okay.
Half of 12.
So take
6 damage.
Nicely done.
God
Got
damn
him.
it.
Got him.
Got him.
Okay,
Got
so
him.
that's Corbin. That's your turn. And Fran, you're up on your feet. Slake's helped you up.
And I'm ready to run away behind a tree.
Yeah.
You limp away.
It's time for me to just scamper off. And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Scorching ray.
Thank you.
Scorching ray.
Okay, so the first one hits. Second one is a 14.
That hits.
Oh, and the third one is a 13.
13 hits.
Oh, wow, okay. So they all hit. So that is going to be a total of 23 damage.
Nice. And that's the one that was attacking you?
Yeah, that's the one that was attacking me. And I whip up 3 little spicy bits of flame and I whip them at him, saying, "Stop it!"
Oh, boy. That owlbear does not like it. I forget if that one has the bow. No, owlbear 2 has the bow.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's the girl bear.
Good.
Lord.
That owlbear just looks really, really bad. It is on fire and bloody, and it is roaring.
Mhm.
It is hoot roaring in pain. It's going.
Awful.
Oh my God.
I feel guilty now.
I don't. I'm now 30 feet away behind a tree.
Good.
Okay, you use your speed to get behind that tree.
Yeah.
All right, but we are back up to the top of the order. Owlbear 1 is hanging in there just enough.
Just barely.
And for that, it will attack you, Slake.
Good.
I don't think an 18 doesn't hit, does it?
No, it does not.
Does not hit. Okay, that's first attack doesn't hit. But that one does. That is 17 plus 7.
Nice.
Okay, that's fair.
So it will hit you with its claws 15 damage.
All right. Not bad, Mr. Owlbear.
Yep, and its death throes and its rage, it hits you for a nice big chunk. And then the one that is up against Corbin, it's now that owlbear's turn. She's got her beautiful bow in her hair, but it's been singed by the lightning. That is going to be, first attack is a 21. That'll hit.
Yeah, it sure fucking will.
Second attack is a natural 1, and that fails.
Yeah, that does not hit me.
All right, so the first attack hits. That is going to be 15.
Oh, God.
Its bite with its horrible beak, 15 damage. However, it misses you with its claws, and it, like, embeds itself in a tree. Like, it misses so bad.
Idiot.
So, like, it beds itself in a tree, and then it's, like, roaring and trying to pull itself out of the tree.
Good.
Whatever.
Now it is Mary's turn again, and, Fran, you're still worse off.
I still need to be healed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you are no longer in danger, so she can use, Cure Wounds instead.
That's true.
It's going to be a nice 20.
Ooh,
20 hit points back.
Very nice. Okay, I'm good to go.
All right. Now it is Slake's turn.
Hell yeah.
Slake, it's you versus this owl bear that looked really, really bad. It's a bit on fire and very bloody.
Oh, my God.
All
You
right.
got some pick wounds in its shoulders and face.
Stop making me feel bad.
Beautiful little owl face.
Oh, my God.
The white rings of its feathers are now
I'm sorry I have to do
covered
this.
in blood.
Kill it, Slake!
Kill it! Wow. That's...
Yeah. I think it was just too much for me emotionally because I natty one.
Oh, no.
However, I do have a second attack. So 17.
Yep.
And
It had 1 hit point left.
all right.
You
Oh,
kill
it's
it.
dead skis.
Tell me how you kill it, Slake.
I guess I'm just
Killing monsters is your whole deal, isn't it?
I know.
Slake never liked that part of the job.
I know. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to get it in its little owl bear heart with the pick.
Yeah, you do. You stab it with it in the heart with your pick, and it gives one last weak as it collapses heavily to the ground, and a big puff of feathers rises up around it.
I close its little eyes and I smooth out its little feathers.
Oh. Well, there's still one more. Corbin, it's your turn.
Okay.
It's trying to kill you.
Is it still stuck in that tree, Cat?
It sure is.
Okay, well, then I'm going to cast Call Lightning again on it.
Okay.
And it needs to succeed on a dexterity throw.
See if it
which I purport it should have disadvantage on because it is stuck in a tree.
I think you're right.
You're right.
I do think you're right. Yeah, that's a 3, so it fails that.
Dope. 18.
The bear does dislodge its claws as it is convulsing from electric shocks.
Mm-hmm.
And it lands heavily on the forest floor for Fran's turn.
How does it look?
I mean, it doesn't look happy.
Medium.
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 It's not bloody yet.
Lukewarm.
I think I'll just do Scorching Ray again.
Scorching ray.
Some get scorched and others don't get scorched.
Scorching ray.
Okay, so that's 18. Oh, actually 19. Oh, that one I'm assuming misses. 11.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, so 2 hit.
Okay.
And that's going to be 15 damage
Okay.
as I hit one of my little rays of fire into a tree.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And the other ones just hit it in both its eyes.
Jesus.
One per eye.
They're so cute.
And now they're gone.
It's roars in pain.
There's something so humanoid about an owl and about a bear.
I'm just imagining, Slake kind of quietly weeping, and then Fran and Corbin laughing maniacally. As we kill these bears.
Electrocute it and set it on fire and stab it.
We had different types of training.
Yeah, we had different childhoods.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Slake was raised to be that sympathetic with monsters. That's who they are.
It's just
nature.
Slake, yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
All right, now it is back up to the owl bear, and it's gonna keep going after Corbin. It hates Corbin specifically.
Yeah. As apparently many creatures do in this forest.
Jesus.
All right, so it is going to. 14 doesn't hit your armor class, does it?
Hell no.
Okay, you're not Fran.
No, I'm not Fran. Come on.
Jeez.
Okay, but a 20 does.
Yeah, 20 hits.
It's a non-natural 20, but it will hit you with its claws. 16 damage.
Not looking good, boys.
Gotta get healed.
Not looking good.
Oh, yeah, you're not looking good.
Yeah, I'm not looking good.
You're not looking good, but it is now Mary's turn, so she can heal you,
Dope.
Corbin. She dashes over to you, Corbin, to give you a nice 2d8 of healing.
Corbin's wailing dramatically. He's like got blood on his face.
Well, at
and
least
stuff.
he has eyes.
He does still have eyes.
So that's gonna only be 12 damage or 12 hit points back to you.
All right.
And now it is Slake.
All right, I'm gonna put this poor eyeless owl bear out of its misery.
Put it down, Slake.
Murder it, Slake! Chop off its head!
Please stop.
Fran holds out a hand to high five Corbin.
Oh my
Corbin,
God.
Corbin's hand is bloody, but he does high five.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking sick.
We have like low empathy.
You guys
Apparently.
were trained from birth.
Yeah,
to be
we're like-
so like it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's true.
Okay. That's not natural, but it is 20.
That does hit.
7 plus 8, so that's...
Enough.
15.
It's dead.
Yes. Oh, it's dead?
How do you kill it?
All right. I'm gonna try to just give it a good, blow to the head.
Okay.
Just a nice,
Do
simple
you like
death.
stick your pick right through one of its eyes?
No.
Do you jump on its back and like embed your pick into the
One
spinal
pick
cord?
in each
Sure.
eye.
Yeah.
Spinal cord. That's, And no, I'm not going to put a pick in each eye. Jesus H. Christ.
All right, so it's like you jump onto this creature's back and you embed your pick deep into its spinal cord, killing it instantly, cleanly, and painlessly, except for all the other pain that you guys have inflicted on it.
Well,
Good job, guys! You killed the owl bears!
Yay, I run across them. Fuck you, owl bears!
Well done! How are we feeling after that?
Great.
Great?
They were so soft.
Oh, yeah. They're still
They
there.
were so mean.
Yeah, you're.
Try that again, Caitlin.
As part of the. What?
Are you eating the owl bear?
You just got mouthful of owl bear flesh.
In response to what Slake said, Corbin says, "Your music is very tender."
What was that, Corbin?
Mary like slaps you on the back of the head, Corbin.
Mary!
She's saying, spit that out. You don't know where it's been.
Corbin swallows.
You canonically just took a bite of raw owl bear
I mean,
flesh.
it was probably a bit cooked.
Canonically, it was singed. And canonically, Corbin has definitely taken bites out of worse things.
That's really true.
That is true.
That's really true.
Well, at least you're using it.
All right. So as you guys are recovering, Mary signs, do you guys feel that? And you do. You feel, it feels like an earthquake. Like something is vibrating on the ground is shaking. And it's getting more powerful. And it quickly builds into a crescendo of grunts and squealing. And just as you're sort of processing what is happening, you see the hawks burst through the tree line coming towards you, and from the other side of the forest, hundreds of boar pour through the trees. Please roll dexterity saves.
I want to put on my belt.
Your
Wow.
monkey belt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh.
God, I don't have any birds I can turn into.
Oh, if I
that
put on
aren't
my belt,
crow.
I have an advantage, huh?
On,
Because I'm going to climb a tree.
that's fair, yeah, you do have your advantage to climb the tree.
Actually, I'm gonna use my second animal handling slot and turn into one of those cool monkeys and also climb a tree for
You mean
advantage.
wild shape?
12. Yeah. 13,
If I could.
So that's probably a yes. 14, 15.
Yeah, you
15.
climb the tree, you're a monkey.
Okay,
You
cool.
good at that.
17.
Yeah. Fran also climbs the tree.
Pair of monkeys.
Oh, Mary got a 4.
Oh, Mary.
It's all right. I'll at least be with Mary to protect her.
So,
Yeah.
Slake, what did you roll?
Oh, I only rolled I only got a total of 8. So.
Okay, yeah. So, Slake, you and Mary are left on the floor as you are trampled by boar.
I try to protect Mary because I'm
Oh.
at least wearing armor.
I
Yeah.
hang from my tail. I try to pull you guys up.
Yeah, Corbin also
yeah,
does that.
Slake and Mary both take 8 points of damage.
All right.
As Slake, you grab Mary and like hunker down over her. But the boar do not seem to be interested in you, and now neither are the hawks. Suddenly, all around you is a battle of the beasts. So the hawks turn their attention from you to attack the boar, who impale the birds on their tusks and trample their bodies. The hawks rake the boar's backs with their talons, and then you see arrows flying from the trees, picking off birds, and there's an elven boy riding past on the back of an enormous boar, it runs past you, and it is taller than you, Slake. Like, this is a massive boar. The boy has wild, matted blonde hair and wears clothing that has been stitched together from hide and bone. He gives a wild war cry as he and his boar ride into the melee. He meets the bird's talons with the curve of his bow and then throws it to the ground to be trampled by other beasts. They are all too busy fighting one another to worry about you guys now. What do you want to do?
First of all, I need to know how hot this
how
elven
old
boy
is he?
is. Yeah, how old is he, and then how hot is he?
He's about your guys' age.
So how hot is he?
He's got sort of a feral hotness to him. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell me more, Cat.
He's male Princess Mononoke.
That's what I was gonna fucking say.
This character can be
Time
just
to roll the fawn love.
very hot.
Jesus.
Okay.
He's wearing, like, a cloak made of boar skin and, like, a necklace of bone and
Very cool.
a loincloth.
Teenage heartthrob.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
nameless.
not wearing a shirt. He's just got, like, a
Oh.
loincloth and, so what do you want to do besides ogle this boy?
There's two monkeys in the tree, just like, who is that?
Looking with her monkey eyes.
I think we wanna pull Slake and Mary up into the tree with us.
Okay, alright, so you are all in this tree now. You are watching this battle as it unfolds beneath you. It is just a carnage of beasts pouring out of the forest to attack one another. And then there's something, you feel it in the ground first as it's shaking the ground. And you look back to see, it looks like a cliff behind you. And then you see that cliff is moving. It's not a structure. And then you realize it's an enormous boar with legs as thick as tree trunks and bristles as sharp as spears. It's comparable to the size of Hugin. It's big as a house. It's so big you cannot see its head above the boughs of the trees that it crashes through, and it runs directly towards your tree. Its heavy hooves, each the size of a cart, stomp indiscriminately toward the battlefield. What do you guys want to do?
Can we communicate with this guy though? Because he's technically on our side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
I mean,
can I
he's
jump
like a
on?
buddy.
Can I jump onto the boar as it passes by,
You
or
can
like
try.
as it like jumps?
As it comes barreling towards
as
you
it
head
comes
on, yeah.
Borreling towards us. Yeah.
Yes, if you'd like to.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
The rest of us maybe should move.
What's my?
Try to move.
Yep, I think it's going to be some athletics checks again.
We'll be trying to help Mary, of
Yes.
course. I got a 17.
Okay, Fran is able to leap to the next tree over.
And I also got a 17.
Slake, you, with your just amazing athletics, also make it. Mary tries to make the jump, and she does not quite make it. Her fingertips just, like, glance on the edge of the branch, and she falls.
Can we roll to try to catch her?
Dexterity check.
Damn it, that's only a fucking 8.
All right, that does not do it. Mary falls, and she is going to take 10 damage.
Damn it.
Well,
How many hit
All right.
points does Mary have?
Not a lot. Okay.
whoa.
That was my feelings.
All right.
coming out of
so
it.
you guys watch as Mary disappears under this
I hate
rushing
this.
tide of animals.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to try to get on that boar because I feel like maybe if I can commune with this boar, I can get the other boar to like maybe chill out.
Yeah.
This is clearly like a god animal or something. So
And-
that's a nat 20. So
Fuck
All right.
yeah, boy's on the boar.
Your boy, you grab onto one of its sharp bristles. I mean, each one is the size and thickness of a spear. So you climb up this creature up to its back, and once you are on the back of this boar, you can see out over the trees, and you can see its enormous tusks just ripping apart the forest as it stampedes into this battlefield, and there's an eruption of birds just all around you as it crashes into him. So, Slake, what are you doing?
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna try to jump down and block the path of them in front of Mary.
Yeah.
So 24.
24. All right, you are not bowled over. You're able to get in the way, and Mary's able to get up to her feet, but you are going to take some damage as they are just running into you.
That's fine.
And that's only going to be 7 damage.
All right.
Only going to be 7 damage. All right, so Mary is able to get up to her feet. Mary leans down and draws a circle in the dirt around you guys, and that circle turns into a radius of magical light. She casts Magic Circle. So the boars divert around the two of you as you huddle into this circle of light. And now, so we'll go back up to Corbin, literally up, on top of the boar. And Fran, what are you doing? Actually, let's divert over to Fran.
I am...
Are you just in the tree?
I think I'm going to be following through the trees to, like, follow Corbin if I see that Mary is managed
Yeah.
well enough.
Banana, squash, banana.
Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
if you're going to follow through the trees, why don't you make another athletics check?
Okay. Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, so at 18.
Okay, yeah, you are swinging through the trees with ease, using your prehensile tail to catch yourself.
Yes!
It is very cool. Very banana, squash, banana.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
And I got my invisible hat on, and
Yeah,
just really...
What's cooler than that?
All right, so you follow this boar that Corbin is riding on as it charges into the fray. And you just have a great view, Corbin, of the absolute carnage of animal bodies on the forest floor. There are more owl bears that have come through the trees to join to fight the boar on the ground. But the boar are just able to, like, snatch these birds out of the sky and impale them with their tusks. It's gruesome. And then there is a screech so loud it cracks the very air like thunder. And the boar is rolling on its side as Hugin's talons scrape across its hide. Corbin, please make us... I mean, do you want to jump off or do you want to try and stay on this thing?
I want to get on the fucking hawk.
What?
I want to get on the hawk.
All right. Okay.
I want to get on the goddamn hawk.
Make an athletics check.
Is Ava still tied to its talons?
It is. You see that there's a little white songbird
What's
being dragged along.
What is she being tied by?
It is a golden chain.
I'm not gonna make it, but
I hope you make it in the terms of staying alive at all.
that's a 19.
Okay. You make the leap onto the talon of the hawk.
And Fran is watching you do this,
Yeah.
so I can help.
Okay.
So there's a shower of sparks that rain down on the forest like metal scraping metal as the hawk's talons rake across the boar's side. And the boar does not appear to be injured at all by this attack. It
good.
rolls back onto its hooves and gives an earth-shaking bellow.
Were you, Corbin,
Were you not expecting me to jump onto the giant god hawk?
I didn't expect you to get onto the boar. I expected you guys to run
Listen,
away.
I've maybe never played Shadow of the Colossus, but I know the principle of the game.
Okay. Corbin, you've used both of your wild shapes, haven't you?
Yeah, this is my last one, the monkey. So I can't turn into a crow to save myself. Just FYI, y'all.
Okay, you know what? I'll not cast anything now, but I'm gonna try and stay close to where you will fall.
Yeah.
Because I can cast Featherfall pretty far.
Sure. So you're like following under the hawk as it's flying overhead.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Corbin, the hawk soars back into the sky with you aboard now. You see across from you on the hawk's other leg, tied by a thin golden chain, there is a little white bird just perching, not perching so much as clinging for dear life to Hugin's leg.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And so this golden chain, it's magic. Like, no doubt, right?
No doubt. No doubt.
Okay. So, while clinging to the leg,
Mhm.
I do turn back into a boy.
Okay.
And because I can't cast spells while I'm an animal, I cast Dispel Magic on the chain.
Okay, read me the rules of Dispel Magic.
So choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check. Using your spellcasting ability, the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
So that's the check I would have to make.
Make a check.
Okay.
This is not a low-level spell.
I know, that's why I'm like, taking a risk.
This is a Hail Mary.
Yeah, I know.
Hail Mary!
But I'm doing this before I choose to cut off the leg of the animal because I feel like it's less noticeable.
Okay.
Slightly.
Just a bit. 20, but not natural.
20 but not natural, that's not going to do it.
Fuck. So Ava's a god.
Yeah.
I cast Enhance Ability on Ava, and I give her Owl's Wisdom, which allows her to have advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay, what is she going to do with that? So Ava, once you've cast the spell on her, and she looks at you, Corbin, and opens her beak, and a beautiful song comes out and echoes over this forest. And below you, you see the carnage still. And then your world tilts as Hugin dives and rolls. And please make an athletics check.
Yeah, buddy.
Or no, it'll be a strength check. This is a straight strength check
Like
to hold on.
Yeah. Well, that is 14.
No, I won't do it. Corbin, you come off
Yep.
from Hugin and you plummet towards the ground. You have no more wild shapes to save you.
I'm yelling Fran as I fall.
And I'm coming.
Just swinging.
On the ground below, Mary and Slake, you see the boars and the hawks. They are all dispersing in opposite directions, as if in a daze. The only one who is still bellowing and still fighting is the giant boar. But seeing all of his soldiers, his comrades retreating, he gives one last roar towards the sky and then follows them back into the forest. The hawks take off into the skies, and Corbin, as you are falling through the twilight sky, you hit this cloud of birds. Roll to punch as many as you want.
Yes!
You just roll the d20 and that's how many birds you punch.
Oh!
I punch 14 birds.
You just like lashing out with fists and feet and just like kicking and punching,
hawks!
punching birds. They don't attack you though as they fly away.
Cool.
Hugin, high above, screeches in rage as if trying to turn these birds back towards the fight. But Ava's song is simply too powerful and has calmed their rage to the point where they will not fight each other anymore. Fran, you look up and see Corbin
Punching birds.
punching birds as he plummets towards the earth. What would you like? Would you like to save him, or just gonna let him die? I mean, he deserves it. He does deserve it at this point.
He died as he lived.
Did some very cool shit.
Yeah.
And for that, I'll save you.
Thank you, Fran.
And so I get within like 60 feet of Corbin, and when he's close enough, I cast Featherfall.
Cool.
You do it, and Corbin, you float down to the ground, and you're like just full of adrenaline.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up?
And I come and punch you in the arm, and I'm like, Corbin, you stupid idiot!
That was the coolest thing I ever did. You're just jealous, Fran. Fran's jealous.
Fran folds her arms, and she's like, I'm not jealous.
Oh, Fran's so jealous.
Mary is like holding onto your arm, Slake, as she's like shaking visibly
Mary.
after being trampled and trapped in a stampede.
I got you, Mary. It's gonna be all right.
She just gives you a thumbs up. And then once you guys get close enough to Fran and Corbin, she also goes and punches Corbin. And then signs, don't ever do that again. That was so stupid, even for you.
That hurt more than when Fran punched me, Mary.
Mary's stronger than me. Fran says vindictively, pointing her finger.
Oh, you're right about that.
Corbin.
I know, I got myself into this fucking situation.
You really did. I'm gonna make a move against you here in a minute.
I know.
Under attack, I'm being taken.
That's not the one. Here it is.
About to crack, defenses breaking. Always figured that I was smart. Come and rescue me now, 'cause I'm tied to a hawk.
Really good. Really, really good.
Really good. Dames and Dragons used some rules in this episode thanks only to D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond. It's like D&D, but now with search functions. dndbeyond.com